What bothers me is that you claim to love me and you're going to pray for me and all that other good stuff. But you lied to me. I remember standing outside of the house I was staying in, and you said to me, when I get that money, I'm going to send you a part of that money, period. And I know that Dolly Mae Manning and James Scott Manning would want you to, but all y'all haven't done anything for me. And every one of you got an excuse. Brother, I ain't gonna send no money because I hate him. He ain't my son. Gerald, he's not gonna send me no money because he's mad at me because I took your side and said he shouldn't be trying to sell the house. So he's mad. Reggie, you ain't gonna send it because at first you thought I wasn't gonna come home and I wasn't this and I wasn't that and I should be doing this, that, and the other. And then you roll up and cuss and act like you think somebody's afraid of you and all that. Man, you need to grow out of that, Reggie. You need to grow out of that. You should have stopped that stuff at 35 years old. You're 51 now and you're still doing it. Every time you get mad with somebody, you raise your voice and start cussing like you think they're going to cower down like a child. That doesn't work with grown men, Reggie, not when they're 50, not when they've been to jail and back. I survived in a jail, remember? Do you know while I was in Pelican Bay? That's like Reedsville. I survived. You saw me in Atlanta. I came out without a scratch, without a scar, with nothing. By the grace of the good Lord, I survived. So if I was the kind of guy who, the minute you raise your voice at me and cuss, I cower down, then I would have been getting molested or raped, whatever you want to call it, every night in the prison system. So ain't nobody scared of nobody. We grown. You can talk to somebody without using profanity and getting all thuggish and foolish and raising your voice. So all y'all got a reason. At the end of the day, $100,000 has been dispersed or more to my blood family. Brenda Smith, Gerald Anderson, Reginald Alaric Manning, and not one of y'all sent me one red cent. Do you really think Dolly Mae Manning would support that? A guy who was gone for almost 20 years came out with no credit, no car, no money, no nothing, no nest egg, no nothing. Sleeping in the doggone streets in a car. And y'all sitting down there, each one of you got almost $30,000 or more. And your excuse now is, oh, I'm mad. I can't touch that money. First, what you said, oh, how much money do you want? I got all the texts. I said $1,000. I'm gonna send you that effing $1,000 when I get ready to send you that effing $1,000, and then after that, don't ask me for no more effing money. And instead of sending me the effing $1,000 like you said you would, then you decide not to do that. Call me and leave me a bunch of voice messages that I don't even listen to. I gave you the address where I receive mail. You could have sent the check anytime. I would have been off the streets because I could have paid a security deposit and I could have paid to get a room and got a fresh start. You sent me nothing. If I got $30,000, Reggie, and you were in California by yourself alone, I'd have sent you $5,000 easily without you even asking. But you made me a false promise and you didn't keep your word. And your mother's looking at you and your father's looking at you and God is looking at you. So whatever you want to think about me, keep thinking it. Save your prayers. I don't need them. I show up at your house and tell you that I'm hungry and you got some fried pork chops on the stove and some cornbread and black eyed peas. Don't tell me you're going to pray for me. Reach into that pot and give me something to eat. Pray for me after I'm full. Yeah, give a man a fish, you teach him how to fish. Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, teach him how to fish. Feel like I know all those cliches and can counter them if necessary. You can't teach a hungry man how to fish. You got to feed him first. Pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. If I got some boots, I can do that. When you come out of prison, Reggie, you don't have no boots. And you're hungry and you're starving. And they want you to fail. That's what you don't understand. They love it that I'm homeless. They love it. They love it because that shows them I got no family support. Because at the end of the day, ain't none of them stupid. They know I lost a father who worked at Lockheed Aircraft Company for 41 years. They know that he had the best insurance that a black man could get. And they know that all my family, somebody in Atlanta got some money and ain't now one of y'all sent me a dime. And so I look just like what they want me to look like, which is an ex-con with no support. And they're like, why would we send you to Atlanta anyway? They must not want you down there. Ain't nobody sent you nothing. You sleeping on Skid Row with the rest of these thugs. And you, my family, have done nothing to help me except offer up some empty prayers that I can get anywhere. Number one, I pray for myself every day. I ain't got nothing to do with y'all no more. I have excommunicated myself from the family. Action speaks louder than words. You all let money turn you against me. You were never with me to begin with. It was all lies. Gerald, I don't know what happened to him. Can't even speak on him. Ain't gonna speak on it. Bo, we know he's a dope fiend. He means well. He can't help it. Brenda, I gave up. Done. Shantika, join their club. Shaticia, in their club. Reggie, mad with the world, in his own club, sitting on his own money, not doing a doggone thing to help his brother when he said that he would. So all y'all can take your money and celebrate it in hell, because the God that I serve said it's more blessed to give than it is to receive. And if I had something to give, I'd be giving it. You guys ought to be ashamed of yourself. If Kat was sitting in her room at the table, rolling her hair, looking in the mirror, doing what she does, and you looked at her and said, Mama, I got $30,000. Brenda got 30. Gerald got 30. Bo got 30 or 25 or whatever it was, and dies in California, and we ain't going to send that Negro nothing because we mad with him. She would look at you and say, Reggie, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Don't call me no more, Reggie. Don't text me. God bless you.